Hi, I'm Incarnate and welcome to another episode of Project Zomboid. I updated to the 1.3 version of this Pheonix map and as a result lost my saves, so I've been forced to start again. I've tried to pick up the series where we left off. Same base, same farm, same entry and exit points, and basically the same setup as last time. Picked up a few essentials on my way down, but basically my character remains the same. The only thing I the one thing I managed to do successfully was to get a dog whistle, which gives us this German Shepherd, which is the best dog in the game. I'm currently using him as a pack dog. So hopefully this should get us back to where we were. The other reason why I updated the map was that we can now go to Muldrow and West Point from here. So when we've got the Pheonix map under wraps, I'll be heading to Muldrow and West Point and maybe even the Walking Dead prison, which is the basically a replica of the prison from the AMC Walking Dead series. Looking forward to that in particular. So we've just arrived here. I picked up most of this on the first day. Killed most of the zombies in the upper area. And just picked up some seeds and basic supplies. Managed to get down here in one day. I was a lot more organised this time because I learnt from my last experience that this is the safest place to be at. So, in the first few days I set up a farm, which you can see here. Just going to get some water. We have a little bit of food, but our first crops are due to be plucked. Particularly these carrots, which unfortunately are diseased. I don't know if they're going to go rotten before I can pluck them out. If I get desperate for food, which I may be soon, I may need to extract the carrots. I did find one pallet of MREs, so we're not going to starve to death. And these vending machines were full of food. I've already cracked the MREs. And we've got some canned food here, so we're pretty much where we were last time. The other thing I've done in the episode, prior to this episode I should say, is I've leveled up my foraging skill. So we've got our carpentry skill to where we had it before. We've got our cooking skill and a little bit of farming. Managed to, with the farming book, with just one crop, get my farming skill up. So our actual first crop had hatched, which was these potatoes, and I managed to update my farming skill. So my character stats are roughly where they were before. We should find that it should be a lot easier to pick up where we left off. So yeah, apologies for that. Again, the reason being I updated to the new version of the Pheonix map, but the upshot of that is that we'll now go to Muldrow and West Point and all those cool places. Gonna try and eat one of these berries to see if they're poisonous. I don't think they are. I think those ones are alright. So when I was foraging I found some berries. The latest change to Project Zomboid is that you have random berries that are poisonous. You need to be careful. I picked up some seeds, but not many. Most of these seeds I can't grow yet. So the only thing I have a lot of is potato seeds and lettuce, which you can see here. I'm growing lots of potato, lots of lettuce, and a little bit of cabbage. I've only got one pack of cabbage seeds, so I'm being careful to kill off my cabbage. They're growing nicely. We've got what we need. and got a little bit of some potatoes. 9 potatoes will hopefully keep us alive until the cabbages, sorry, the lettuce finish growing. The lettuce is a bit OP at the moment. They grow very slowly, but they have a massive yield, and they also return a massive amount of seeds. So this one lettuce crop will probably give me a whole pack of seeds back if they grow. So the lettuce is probably the second best crop to have early game, because they're easy to grow. I'm gonna head down here. And I'm gonna dump these berries, because the reason being I don't know which ones are poisonous, and I don't know how many you can safely eat without getting sick, so it's just not worth the risk. Unfortunately, we're in the middle of a drought, and I don't have a lot of food at the moment. I did get scratched on the way down here, but I actually was not infected. But I've re-evaluated my opinion on knives. I'm going to be upgrading to something a bit better as soon as I can find it. I have a cane, but the cane's not very good. It's very low damage, and the knockdown effect isn't great. So, at least for now, I'm stuck with a knife. It does the job, but I've had too many close calls. I prefer the baseball bat, or something with a bit of put a bit of distance between me and my target. We've only got a few hours of daylight left, so I'm actually going to head through here to the other house and pick up a few items of food. I'm also looking for some books. Now, with my current incarnation, I spawned in the hospital, so the only thing I have in spades at the moment is books. I have most of the critical books, the beginner level books. I have the carpentry books and the cooking book, just the beginner carpentry book. It's fine, that's all I need for the moment. Take that bottle of disinfectant. I don't have a lot of anything at the moment. Just check that I'm not going to get blindsided. Don't have a pie pan. Take that sugar. I have a little bit of food, but ooh, that was seeds. Carrot seeds, I need those. And radish seeds, I can use those too. Good to have some spares. That means I'll be able to harvest that food even if it hasn't fully matured yet, because I've got spare seeds. So yeah, as I said, unfortunately I don't have much other than all the books. But from my last playthrough, the books were very hard to get my hands on, so I'm not too worried about that. I'd like the electrical book. I don't have it, unfortunately. Now, I'm just having a brief look through here. I'm also just securing an exit route, because that sounds like there's a lot of zombies. It's only two. I'd like to check out that bookshelf though. As I said, I've done okay for books, but I don't have all of them. Only the basics. But most importantly, the pottery and masonry books and the geology book, the three most important books after the carpentry ones, because that allow me to build a mine. I'm going to pour that bottle of rotten mayonnaise out, and we're going to steal this food, because I don't have a lot at the moment. That'll keep us going for a little while. Tin mug, we don't have one of those. Tech radio. I think we need a large plastic bin for our laboratory. And a fish tank. I'm going to take that. Multi-tool. Oh. I don't know what that'll do, but I'm not across the latest changes to the Hydrocraft mod in regards to electronics. Apparently you can now completely spare screwdriver. I don't think I have a screwdriver at all actually. And a copper pipe. We'll need that, and it looks like we need that as well. Yeah, so I'm not across the latest changes in Project Zomboid. Sorry, the Hydrocraft mod for Project Zomboid. Apparently there's been a large amount of changes in regards to the electronic system. You can now you can create an electronics workbench and actually build electronic devices, including, which I think I've heard that you can now create solar power, which is fantastic. A little bit unrealistic, I'd argue, but still good. As I haven't found the electronics book, it'd be a waste of experience dismantling these items, so I'm going to leave them. I'll come back for them. Advanced electrical. Oh, electrical for intermediates. Excellent. What I really wanted was electrical for beginners. Oh, the pottery book. I didn't have the pottery book, I was wrong. We'll take that master foraging book. And the bicycle repair manual, we'll take that too. Excellent. So no, I was wrong. I didn't have the pottery book. So now, excellent foraging. I'm missing that. And the electrical engineering book. So no, I was wrong. I'm missing quite a large amount of books here. Picking up all these handy books. Oh, I need that. Flower Field Guide. That'll let us forage. And the foraging book, I'm pretty sure I've got that. Lead textbook I don't have. Excellent. We've found most of the missing books that we were after. I'm going to grab some food and then I'm going to head back. There's a lot of bottles with rotten mayonnaise in them. Remoulade. I think remoulade is the English equivalent of mayonnaise. That's what we have in Australia. I could be wrong, making myself an idiot, appear to be an idiot, but I believe that's what it's for. Correct me if I'm wrong. Vinegar, we need that to create 2 bottles of vinegar. Excellent. I believe we can use that to create a strawberry seeds. We're doing well here, viewers. We've got a lot of missing items that we needed. I'm going to head back. Aluminum. Oh, we need that. Electrical. Oh, rubber. Excellent. Lead. Alright, we're loaded up on important books. And we've found the important books we need, which include the pottery book, so we can now go and make ourselves a kiln. And we're going to need the kiln to make several things, such as our ingot molds and so forth. But in the short term, what I really want to use the kiln for is to make some clay containers. So clay teapots I think you can make, which is the same equivalent as its metal teapot brother. I'd like to make a heap of those for water storage. We're in the middle of a drought at the moment. I'm only about a month in. Let me correct. No, I'm 14 days in, so we're only a couple of weeks in. And I haven't found much in the way of water. The water cut out in the first few days. So luckily that you can see there's a fish tank of water there and a few other containers. We're going to sleep now, and in our next episode we're going to head north. Until next time.